ChatGerry Relationship Between VPT, VMT plus TDA, and T-twins, T-pattern, plus T-string, from my 6 disease risk studies, number 1444, November 22, 2025. Gerald C. EclaireMD Foundation. Category, Concept, and Methodology. This paper explains how 2 different systems, VPT and the T-twins, help me understand disease risk across my own life. VPT combines VMT from physics with TDA from topology. The T-twins combine T-pattern and T-string from behavior science. Each system comes from a different world, yet they fit together naturally. One looks at forces and damage inside the body. The other looks at patterns and timing across life. When combined, they give a clear picture of why chronic diseases form, how they progress, and where we can still slow them down. VPT began as a tool for one patient, myself, after developing type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular problems, chronic kidney diseases, neuropathy, retinopathy, obesity, and most recently a dangerous stroke in the pons. I needed a way to track how my lifestyle habits were shaping my long-term disease risks. VMT helped me measure internal stress and strain, like how high blood pressure or poor glucose control create irreversible damage. TDA helped me see the shape of my daily data over many years. Together they became VPT, a complete energy and geometry system for health. The T-twins come from my friend Professor Magnus S. Magnuson. His T-pattern describes one person at one moment. It identifies the backbone of a problem and the supporting factors, arms and legs, around it. His T-string describes how many patterns link together across years or decades. When we spoke on the phone on November 21, 2025, I finally realized that VPT and the T-twins point to the same truths from different directions. It was the first time in our 8-year friendship that I suddenly understood his research methodology. My own stroke provides a clear example. Diabetes is the vertical backbone or spine of my T-pattern. It caused 36 years of silent microvessel calcification. Around this backbone, 3 limbs formed: obesity, hypertension, and dyslipidemia. Obesity pushed me into diabetes. Hypertension acted as the trigger and delivered the one-time mechanical spike that ruptured the weakened vessel on June 21, 2025. Dyslipidemia stiffened the system even further. The T-pattern matches the VMT energy analysis. Exactly, one backbone carrying long-term burden, and several limbs pulling on it until it finally breaks. When I extend this view across 6 diseases I have studied, they form a T-string. Early obesity in my 30s led to diabetes in my 40s. Diabetes led to cardiovascular damage in my 50s and kidney problems in my 60s. That damage made stroke risk rise sharply in my late 70s. This same T-string now influences my future risks for dementia and cancer. These are not separate diseases. They are one long storyline with different chapters. VPT shows the forces inside each chapter. The T-twins show how the chapters connect across life to form the book of a person. When we place all these lifetime books together, we have a T-society. VPT provides the mechanical truth and prevention solutions over time. T-pattern provides the structure. T-string provides the timeline. This combined framework is useful for clinicians too. If a doctor lists the top 5 stressors for a patient, the strongest one becomes the backbone or spine. The others become limbs to support the body. The long-term sequence becomes the T-string. This gives a clearer plan than generic advice or statistical averaged picture. For me, this unified view is personal. It shows how my past behaviors damaged my body, and how disciplined lifestyle choices now give me a chance to repair part of that damage. My training across many fields also merges into one toolset that I now use to help myself and others. This is why I share my research work findings on YouTube channels. My goal is to spread what I have learned, so more people can protect their health before it is too late. Disclaimer: I write this paper not for fame, but to share what I have learned so others can understand their health, prevent disease, and live longer, healthier lives. This content is provided for educational reference only, and does not constitute medical or financial advice. No doctor-patient or advisor-client relationship is created. You may share this summary freely, but it must not be altered, edited, or republished as your own. All intellectual property rights and copyrights for this article and its related materials belong to the author, Gerald C.